top lane this time.
Yeah, and Nautilus, Olaf is obviously traditionally a jungler.
For sure,
but
and you have them out.
Recently, you have been seeing it a lot more in the top lane. It actually has very strong early levels. It can be pretty powerful. Have been seeing people like Impact specifically playing it a lot in solo queue. It's something that he likes to play, and it is a champion that people have been banning for top lane. But either way, we're going to see how Immortals is going to do. They have a very strong draft, I think, on both sides. Hopefully, for Immortals' sake, that Nautilus does not really become a big problem.
Both teams coming out with something that can fight a little early into the mid game, as well as have some great fights late. That's what we've been seeing throughout these games. Usually, Summoner's Rift slowed down around 20 minutes when you knew the other team had a lead. We've been seeing games, consistent fighting, consistent pressure from teams now, almost up to 30 minutes. Much more action. Teams are pressuring each other, testing their skill much more, and now we have to see if the communication and that skill comes together for both of these teams. TSM and Immortals having a bit of a dark start here in the LCS for the spring split, but it can all change. As we say, there is a long split to go.
You can see Svenskeren is kind of trying to be careful about that. He's trying to grab the scuttle and probably drop a ward over here to cover his laner.
Popped up right quick. Sees Haunter at about half HP.
Oh, this could be good for Immortals.
The timing is
here.
Perfect. I don't know if Dardoch's going to be able to make it in time with the vision. He was brought in. It was a little too far out, but the damage he brings is definitely something to be worried about. Svenskeren pulls away from that.
Try to get the shove. So he's going to try to keep the ball rolling here and perhaps even look for a dive on Haunter. Oh, they stopped the base. They're going to go for a dive. They're going to try.
They're actually looking to get a dive on him at 4:30. Quite early in this one. They're going to push this minion wave in.
Yeah, Maokai needs to push it. Maokai needs to start the dive, then use his W to drop it. They're going to see if they can do it.
Shield up. There's one. Gets courage, but he still goes down.
Will he get out?
Immortals coming up very huge on this one.
Frost have already carved out. That's a big CS lead for this early Rift.
Very, very big. Great knowledge from Jack coming from Hermes there. And now Bjergsen getting caught in the mid lane. Flash is over. Looks like he could be safe here. Ragnarok is on. One more undertow is going to bring him in range. Oh, he turns it as the Ragnarok wears off. Nicely done. It wouldn't have mattered, but still cheeky.
Very well played from both sides. Bjergsen waits out Ragnarok, but Dardoch one step ahead, anticipates it. Quick little turn there, and Dardoch is turning up the heat in this game. Great start on the top side, and now he's heading bot lane. He's already affected the other two lanes. That reduces it even further. Then you have these, which reduce it even that much further. So you can use that Ghost kind of whenever you want.
Hit onto Ali, so he can't lock anybody up. Pobelter tries to come in and deter the fight. Dardoch ready to go once again. He gets melted immediately as Svenskeren turns it around. He gets himself back in this game. That's the bus going over as well. Refresh for Svenskeren on the bus and 2 kills for the team.
Boots, not something you would see, but Immortals looking to set up a 3-man dive. Svenskeren is here though.
Turret or no turret, it looks like they're going. Arrow just misses on the left side. Everybody is out of the turret range for now. They're going to be able to take down Pobelter. Svenskeren flashes in to try to get the slows. The attacks, the red buff procs. They're going to have to turn for Dardoch. Dardoch gets his bus back, but I don't think it'll happen for very long. Undertow hits, and nobody's going to get these ones. No, it's the hit on Turtle. He may live. Turtle flashes forward to clean it up, and the buffs keep going.
Dardoch is wasting a fair bit of time here because TSM actually spotted him on that ward. The pink ward that Immortals has in try did not spot it, but there they're going.
Heather grabs, lock him down, exhaust as well, and that is going to be Dardoch face tanking the Ash Arrow. Undertow onto Biofrost. A few more hits as Svenskeren is here to try and deter them from the fight, but he may just become part of it. Dardoch backs off once again and finds himself a few more.
And I think that Immortals is more just a run at you straight front to back toward a sort of team composition.
Slowly walk towards you as you're slowed. Can't do much. Riptide is out. It's only going to slow him so much. Pobelter comes around. He starts picking up a few more. And Immortals is able to catch one out for themselves, actually.
They certainly are. And Immortals has such a good Juggernaut comp with, with the Maokai in the front line, with Dardoch on this Olaf, double tank front line, Ryze charging in, able to really kind of beat in the fights on that mage. And then you have a fair bit of backline damage being added in from their bot lane. So definitely 2 very good comps. See the difference in builds from the 80 carries are going to kind of change that around as well. As Haunter may get ran down here, does have his flash, but I don't know if he's going anywhere.
Flames on the top side. He's only going to hold towards mid. Pings are coming out. It looks like Bjergsen actually wants to fight in the river here as Haunter's getting taken down in the mid lane. Flashes, stays alive, but they look ready to take him down. The shield is not enough to stop that. This fight in the mid lane has got Svenskeren low once again. He just came back from getting himself healthy. The arrow
on Cody's side.
Oh, Ale leaves Cody's son out to dry for a quick second. And now it's going to be Ale too because he stayed. Oh, kills all over the map, but it's a triple for Wild Turtle.
You're not my sport anymore.
Oh no, that's why! Ooh! TSM is waiting. As Syndra Elise used to be the brush they're in behind red. Now I guess it's the Kazakhs Cass and the rest of the team in the mid brush. Well, Acadian's been playing mighty fine.
Yeah, and even the teams, you know, where it's just new players, same kind of deal, right? You have to have that respect and that confidence in your teammates. Whether they're a veteran or a rookie, if it's a new player, that has to kind of be built up. Good pick here from TSM.
Well, they look to respect and help Pobelter on this one. He does get the safety. Flame gets himself in. He is very, very tanky, and he is right on the front line. This is the fight that IMT wants. Turtle, however, getting good shots on a Dardoch. He's got to turn around, and great step back. Great kiting by TSM to turn this fight back in their favor. And now they grab a bit of brush control here. Immortals is going to try to get that wave to push. They're going to back out.
That was such nice kiting from TSM, and they started the fight out well. They got the catch onto Pobelter, but they couldn't burst them down. They couldn't land the CC and the damage they needed. So Pobelter gets out. Flame arrives with a TP. They set up their battle lines, and TSM had to kite out of there. Bjergsen and Turtle were doing a great job getting the damage in, running back and forth there, and that is what made Immortals disengage.
417 to 4.
That's triple cloud, isn't it? Important item break points. They both have their void stats done. They both have 3 items. There's the flash engage on a Turtle.
Denying a little bit more of that vision. It's just such a change in the game. That used to be a dark binding from the Fog of War. Now it's a flashing Malzahar.
Olay, just full commitment there onto Turtle. And now, does Immortals make the risk? Do they make the call to start up the Baron? Because they can start up the Baron. They don't have to commit to killing it. They can turn on TSM if they do come. We'll see what they do.
Just on the edge here, Biofrost will be the first in to start off some free damage.
Sven on the side, he looks...
Sven does not get in or get it. Flame uses him to Twisted advance out. The team's gonna have to either help him or go towards Flame.
Yeah, they get out of here.
Throws that Ghost on, gets his speed reduced from Cloud Drake though. Svenskeren tries to slow it. He says, leave me team, I am gonna go down, save yourselves. And Baron now for Immortals, 31-30 in.
It's Immortals with the catch, using the Malzahar with the flash ult on a Turtle. He can't get out. They get another kill on the Sven. They get the Baron. Flame denying Sven that opportunity to steal. He twisted advance, locks him down on the other side of the pit, and now it's Immortals going to push through, and they should be able to threaten for an inhibitor.
Yeah. Very close. You saw the Chain of Corruptions locking on.
And that was the QSS from Bjergsen there critically, so they got that down. If he gets caught by one more CC, they could look for the kill.
Whoa, Haunter finds himself going in. They take down Pobelter. That's a lot of AoE they don't need in that fight on TSM's side. Do they chase Flame or do they go for the right side in the squishies? It's going to be a Flame chase, knowing that GA is down.
Exactly.
It's going to feel good.
That's the double benefit of killing off someone like Flame. They get the GA, Bjergsen gets another kill, and it was Turtle that nailed the arrow onto Pobelter there. On the Dragon, as TSM is just shoving down mid, trying to keep them away from the Elder. TSM now going to try to go back over to the Dragon Pit, really establish the vision. And this becomes this battle where one team gets vision out. Whoa! Haunter going deep.
Whoa, Haunter didn't know his team was going to clear wards possibly. A lot of miscommunication. May have had the perfect target, but they are able to recuperate. This is what TSM is known for, these late game fights, making it work when it looks like it won't. And they get one on that. Immortals still able to disengage well on that, but they lose Flame, and he just came back up.
Yeah, and he's down for 50 seconds, so now it's going to be really tough for Immortals to stop this Elder, and TSM goes right onto it. Immortals may try to look to trade for the inhibitor. They're running down, they're picking towards that. TSM will get the Elder. Can they get back in time to defend this? And it's looking like Immortals should be able to kill the inhibits. It's a question of can they get out? So they're going to try to force Baron. This is the answer. They're going to try to get the TP out of Flame this way. Risky, though, because they could get trapped in the pit.
Olay just flashed forward. His is down, so he's a bit of a target. Spell Shield is on for right now. Redemption goes down from Biofrost.
Here's the TP now. They're finally making him commit to it.
He's coming from lane, so it won't be with a home guard.
Sven is low. Good chains of corruption.
They're on to Biofrost. Nethergrass hits him. He just explodes before Nethergrass can even end. Flames, Guardian Angel is back up here along with Haunters, so they realize that in the fight. It's always this one and then back away.
Complete their backs. They know they may not be ready for this, but Svenskeren is here. If Bjergsen is coming in, has his ultimate and the flash, could look for a play.
Oh, Olay taken down. It's going to be Svenskeren in. It goes to Dardoch. Immortals once again grab Baron. And they are going to be able to drop a few more after that. Cody Sun comes up with a kill for himself. And now it's going to be the fight in. Dardoch doing what he can to stay alive. Flame has just about a sliver of mana, so he can't really crowd control. Cody comes back in. This is the auto attacks. If he can get them, Haunter slaps him down with the anchor, and he tosses it back over to Flame. Bjergsen trying to stay alive. The spell vamp comes through in the blue buff.
And Cody Sun didn't use his heal there. He was trying to come up big, didn't pull the heal. I'm not sure if it just came up after, but I think he should have just got out. He could have just based, but Pobelter is 1v2ing them in the base, kills a Nexus turret, kills an inhibitor. Pobelter coming up huge while they're delaying, and that's probably why they made the call for Cody Sun to get in there.
Pobe watch, they're making the call. Here he is, trying to end the game for his team. Makes it in. He's been doing work on that bot lane for a little bit. Flame had prepped that lane for so long.
And Flame's still alive.
Yeah,
they couldn't kill him. What even is this champion rim?
Bjergsen had to leave because he got enough mana for a sapling when he came back up from GA. Looks like he has a date with the Nexus turret in just a few seconds, actually. He's going to start to route the team, actually, go for the inhibitor first. All right, depth charge onto Pobelter. Goes
now the rest
on
must
the arrow. He steps up. He's going to be able to go invuln. No GA for him, though, after this. Just the Seraph's Embrace for the shield, giving the team enough time to now fully open TSM space. Svenskeren hopping around to try and get some damage fed back
They
onto
need to get out here, though. There's the TP from behind. This is going to be huge for TSM.
Oh, here comes Haunter lumbering into the fight. Misses on Ole. Turtle inside the base. Biofrost in front of him.
On the side.
Hits him with the Cryptic Gaze on the back, and it still does a huge amount of damage. TSM has been waiting for this fight, and they break Immortals clean open. Svenskeren over the wall. The slows from the Void Spikes, and they are going to get another kill for themselves. A doubles for Sven. And the base loses its last Nexus turret.
TSM pulls the rabbit out of the hat. Such a nice play there. They get the hard collapse onto Pobelter, and they make the TP play, clean up the rest of the squad. The top lane, Pobelter wants to move over there, get that lane shoving. They want to create the wave-mating pressure, get TSM to respond to this, then move quickly towards the Baron or something. But Pobelter may be caught out here, may have bitten off more than he can chew. Immortals is rushing Baron.
So he doesn't get knocked up. It's going to take him a little bit more time, but this is close. Turtle has no arrow to fire through.
Kill this
they
and then
can
get out.
Maybe through the Hawk shot. Bjergsen uses the Quicksilver. Gets silenced after that. Very nicely done. They're going to stay in the pit. Again, Dardoch grabs in the competition, and they're going to get out a few. Flame's going to be staying in. The team is running. They need this Baron. It's going to be huge to play the lane.
That is so bad for Flame. He actually fail flashed into the wall there, couldn't get out, gives up his life and the GA, and it's going to be a massive respawn timer, almost 70 seconds.
Wow.
But Immortals is trying to rush down, three-man the Elder Dragon, which TSM is not expecting this. They're not expecting this at all.
Sven might be. He's making his way down the river as fast as possible. 47 HP. They've already done half, and he's halfway there. They're going to be able to tear this thing apart.
Right, they're only giving up the one inhibitor. They want to probably fight for the second. You don't want to give this one up for free with no turrets left on the map. Bjergsen's going to heal up. They're going to come back out, and they will look to fight at this inhibitor. I don't think you could afford to give up two in this stage of the game.
Cody Sun's hovering top side. That actually could clip him on an Ash Arrow. It's up in about 10 seconds. He puts himself now to the back line. Much better positioning. And Turtle looking for an arrow. They find Dardoch. Can they burn him down? No ult on the Ragnarok. One more hit. The poison's ticking. He's getting out with the heal. He's going to stay alive. They can't get him. Now Immortals has the chance to focus, but Flame gets taken down. The GA's gone from the failed flash.
Bjergsen's crushing everyone.
Another shield as Bjergsen can stay on the back line and just fang the pain in to the entire Immortal squad. Dardoch in the middle here is the one that could go down. He's going to keep running. Olay heads bot. What can TSM do after this?
And they can look to push, they can look to try to run all the way down and see what they can get done. But look at Immortals, ulting into the base, they're gonna go for this! The Turtle is back, Turtle's back!
He should be able to do it. Look, Bjergsen doesn't even look phased right now. Turtle tries to get the hit. Sends Garen back as well. Dardoch very low health, so he's got the fast out. They're able to cancel it.
TSM can go down mid. They can look to try to get something done. They're TPing top lane as they already have minions there. Haunter is going to try to knock down at least this turn. We'll see how fast TSM can get up and if they can look to end the game.
Oh, he puts the out.
The respawns are so long.
This could be it. This is what happens when you get 50 minutes. All 5 members drop, and it can be a coast-to-coast race for the opposing team, and that's TSM right now. They're going to go top lane. It's already open, and they will try to end this. It'll be Flame up, but he's going to go down just as fast with probably Cody Sun and the likes of Ole just after.
Yeah, and I think this is game, Rib. I don't think there's anything they can do. Bjergsen and Wild Turtle have arrived. The first Nexus turret is down. Cody Sun's about to respond, but it's going to be a 2v5. They must try to fight right now.
Second Nexus turret goes down. The 80 carries
They're on
left.
the Nexus,
Cody
that's
Sun's
it.
there. The Nexus is down. TSM with the comeback victory in game 1 of the series.
And what a game it was. Immortals makes the risky call. They go for the backdoor.